Hello everyone. Let's quickly have a look into what is the meaning of deflation and disinflation in simple terms. Deflation as a concept is the opposite of inflation. When there is a rise in the price of commodities, we term it as inflation. Similarly, when the price of a commodity declines or decreases, it is deflation. So deflation can be described as a situation when there is a decrease or decline in the general level of prices. Let's say, for example, when the price of basket of commodities declines from rupees 100 to rupees 80, it is a situation of deflation. Now, what happens to the value of money during such a situation? Do you think it increases or decreases? Now, when there is a reduction in the prices, definitely the value of money or the money value increases. Why? Because the purchasing capacity or power of the consumer increases. You and me as a consumer will now have enough or sufficient money in our hands because we pay less amount of money to consume one particular commodity. So now, during deflation, what happens is that the consumer will be able to buy more of a commodity with the same amount of money, and due to this particular reason, the value of money is increasing. Do you think deflation is actually a characteristics, or do you think it will be suitable for a developing economy like India? Definitely no. So basically, deflation as a concept, or let's say deflation as a situation, is rare in a developing economy like India. So for which economy it is suitable? So I can tell you that deflation is basically a characteristics of saturated economy. So this is the UPSC keyword that you have to keep in mind. Along with this, another important keyword is that this deflation, it happens when the overall price of a commodity falls for a period of time. This is also another important keyword to be kept in mind. This is what you should know with regard to deflation. Disinflation. So what is disinflation? A situation between inflation and deflation is called as disinflation. So now, disinflation is a situation in which the rate of inflation falls over a period of time. Which means, for example, in disinflation, when the inflation rate is falling from 3% to 2.9 or 2.5%, it is called as disinflation in simple term. So now you will be thinking, in disinflation, is it a reduction in prices? No, that's not the case. Here in disinflation, we are talking about the rate of inflation. And by the way, what is rate of inflation? In simple terms, inflation rate. That is the percentage increase in price of a commodity of the current year compared to the previous year. That's called as inflation rate in simple term. So now in disinflation, what happens? In disinflation, you can see the price rise is still happening, but at a very, very, very lower rate. That is what I told you. From 3%, it becomes 2.9, 2.8, 2.5%, etc. So this is actually the meaning of disinflation in simple term. So I hope it is very clear to you. So quickly to brief out, I can tell you that when the general level of price increases, it is called as inflation. When the same general level of price declines, it is called as deflation. And now, when the price rise is happening, but at a lower rate, or let's say for example, when the rate of inflation falls over a period of time, it's called as disinflation in simple term. So this is what you should know with regard to these particular concept. So stay tuned for more videos like this. Till then, subscribe the Instagram, Telegram and the YouTube channel for more updates. Thank you and Jai Hind.